Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I am Sally Lemus. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. Jury trial for a man facing federal charges in producing fake licenses begin this week. Also tonight, military presence in the NMI is growing. A leader visits the islands. And happy belated Liberation Day to you all. We present special coverages. In sports, a throwback to women taking it out on the softball field. Stay with us. We have these stories and more up next.
What's the move? Tryna wild out. Catch a groove. She said, where you going? What's the move? Tryna wild out. Catch a groove. What's the move?
Hafaday and Tiro golfers, you're invited to the 21st annual Hand Me Charity Classic Golf Tournament on Saturday, July 15th at Lau Lau Bay Golf and Resort West. Cash, cars, and other incredible prizes, and with our popular Blackjack Double Peoria format, anyone can win. Awards luncheon and a raffle you don't want to miss right after. So register today at Lau Lau, and we'll see you for a great day of golf on July 15th. From your friends at Hand Me.
Mickey D's McCrispy. Formerly known as the Crispy Chicken Sandwich, now has some respect on his name. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Real talk. The Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich should have been named Spicy McCrispy from jump. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hafaday to the Wami and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Wednesday, July 5th, 2023. Jury trial for a man accused of illegally producing fake CNMI driver's licenses will begin tomorrow. Jury selection starts tomorrow at the U.S. District Court for the trial of Bonifacio Vitug Sagana, who has pleaded not guilty to conspiracy to unlawfully produce an identification document. According to court documents, Sagana conspired with another individual to illegally produce a CNMI driver's license. Sagana is facing possible jail time of 15 years and may pay a $250,000 fine. An arrest warrant was issued by Judge Kennedy in January of 2022, but Sagana fled to the States before he could be arrested. Sagana was eventually arrested 3 months after in the state of Wisconsin. Sagana is known to be a strong advocate for guest workers on Saipan. He was the president of the Decada movement in 2013, raising concerns on unpaid wages, illegal recruitment, and assistance for the people. Just a week ago, former BMV Director Juana Leon Guerrero signed a plea agreement with the U.S. government pleading guilty to conspiracy to unlawfully produce an identification document. These are the same charges that Sagana is facing. Her co-defendant Yong D. Lee, also known as Ivan, has taken a plea deal as well. Lee is set to appear in court on July 11, 2023. The NMI will be seeing a lot of military presence on both Saipan and Tinian, and maybe one day on Rota. The top U.S. Navy commander in our region speaks on some critical military issues. According to Rear Admiral Gregory Huffman, China's expansion in the Pacific area is a threat to world order and the U.S. nation.
Yeah, I think everybody who has been following this for a number of years has come to the realization that the Chinese expansion throughout the area is probably the biggest threat to our global order and to the rules-based order that we all adhere to. That is critical for commerce, for the free flow of goods, and for economic development. And so that's I think probably absolutely the biggest threat that we face at this point.
He says it is something they will continue to work on with allies across the region. Huffman was recently assigned as the new commander for the Joint Region Marianas, taking over after Rear Admiral Benjamin Nicholson. In an interview on Monday as the USS John Finn made its arrival into the NMI, Huffman says he's not a stranger to the Pacific region and adds that they are addressing those who are still concerned with military presence.
I would say that as we are changing our posture and improving things, we are working closely with all of the communities. We are working closely with our environmental partners to ensure that anything that goes on is taking all those things into account. So I think it's really important that we have a robust military presence throughout the region, across all of the islands, and that's really the most important part of things. But as we build things out, we'll continue to posture ourselves, working with our community partners to ensure that everything that is done is in accordance with what is in best interest for everybody, as well as working through our environmental procedures as we build out.
Beach Road was flooded with hundreds of spectators who came out to watch and enjoy the traditional 4th of July parade. Let's take a look at some of the floats and entertainment and hear some thoughts about Liberation Day. Resiliency Rising. That is the theme for the CNMI's 77th Liberation festivities. About 15 floats paraded Saipan's Beach Road, displaying their depiction of resiliency and its rising here in the islands. The Cagmang Agriculture Farms and Producers Association, also known as CAFPA, took home the top prize of $4,000 and bragging rights for the nonprofit organization category. Their first float was pulled by a tractor, displaying a full harvest of locally grown fruits and vegetables. Their second float promoted local food, with a roasting pig in the back, courtesy of Kumoy Farms. And topping the citizenship category is the Department of Corrections, where their float read, "You are your choices, challenges, and changes. Truly resiliency on the rise." Other floats represented the different cultures on the island, who also performed traditional dances before dignitaries.
It's depicting Chamalinan life here in the islands. We have we're two separate cultures, one people. And so we want to put that focus that we can work together. And by working together, we can accomplish a whole lot.
Whatever had happened, during all the typhoons, the pandemic and what, but still we come back as one community to make it all in one harmony together, working as one family.
As you can see, it has the girl in the front there. This is when a new mother comes out with her firstborn. Then she is presented to the public. Okay? And the resiliency of this is that way back then, it's very hard to have babies, and it's all done natural. We don't have incisions and all that during those times. So it's a very resilient thing to do. And also these dancers here, these are the young warriors, and these are the people that take care of the whole villages when there's a disaster and there's typhoon, anything that happens. They're the ones that take control. So they're the resiliency of whatever disaster comes along.
The Talabog Star Association also performed a traditional Carolinian dance, and its float represented the culture.
Our float is a oud with a canoe, The canoe represents our Carolinian culture and also the wood. We're not only Carolinian, but we're also Chamolinian from T8.
Bangladeshis, Koreans, Japanese, and Filipinos danced as well.
The lady that's kneeling down by the truck with the sign Sakpan Nawaduri, that is Miss Misako, who's behind the scene with friends of Paseo de Marianas along with Sister Wada and all the partners that are there in Friends of Paseo de Marianas.
The Office on Aging presented Manamkus on the Rise.
Even though they're old,
a faith-based
they're still
women's
strong.
empowerment center
And they're still resilient for all the things that they've gone through.
While local dignitaries enjoyed the show, they also took time to reflect on the meaning of Liberation Day and its theme.
I think it's very important for us to not just embrace the festivities, but to recognize how important this day is to us. Right, it's the day that we were. It's coincidentally on July 4th, but for us, we celebrate Liberation Day from Camp Susupi, and I think this is very important. It defines who we are, and I love that the theme says Resiliency Rising, because I think it not just embraces the resiliency of us coming out of the pandemic and the typhoons, but also really our liberation.
Resiliency Rising, yes, it means to me that bringing everyone together as family, and also it's a very special event for the Marianas. And here as we celebrate the 77th liberation, brings back lots of memories, and yeah, just to remember our elders also. Thinking of my parents today. Yeah, Camp Susupi, she would share a lot of stories to us.
Resiliency Rising, just we've been through so much with the pandemic, the storms, and the recovery, and where we're at now today. It's a special day for everybody to come together and celebrate Liberation Day. We couldn't ask for a better day. We got a nice little breeze, lots of people out here this year, so we're very excited to be here. This is a very special day, so I invited my brother here to share in the celebration.
Community's out in full force. The MVA is here to support our partners here at the Mayor's Office and all the sponsors and organizers who put this thing together. We're just happy to be here to support.
So it's such a great way to honor, our Lieutenant Governor Dave Apateng in his tenure as the mayor. He's done such a great job. His leadership to get us through, the U2 and so forth. So, just the fact that our current mayor is giving him this honor to be the Grand Marshal is something really exciting. And I think it's so awesome that, like I previously said, our community is just coming out and supporting this amazing event. So we're really excited to be able to be a part of this.
I am so excited to be here on CNMI, to be here at Saipan, getting a chance to celebrate with the people, getting a chance to celebrate Liberation Day. I think it's incredibly important that all of us come together, take the opportunity to celebrate Liberation Day and the United States of America and our shared and common goals across the board. So I am very, very excited to be here.
This is something that we as Americans show our patriotism and remember our fallen soldiers and remember the people that came here and liberated Saipan and Marianas. Enjoy!
All right, coming up, if you missed out on this year's 4th of July parade, You will want to stay tuned as we bring you more sights and sounds to you.
One of the best addresses in Saipan has office space available now, right in the heart of things. The Marianas Business Plaza offers reasonable rates and can help build to suit your needs. You'll love the central location, just 15 minutes from the airport and 10 minutes from Garapan. Ample and covered parking keeps your vehicle close and protected. 2 restaurants for easy access, lunch, dinner and business meetings. Building security and 24-hour access to your office. Backup generators, so you can run your business in all weather. And 3 elevators mean easy and convenient access. It's the address in Saipan, the Marianas Business Plaza.
Get your goods here with care and attention with Micronesia Air Cargo Services. MAX is all about connections. Daily flights to and from Guam, 4 times a week to Rota, and bi-weekly flights to Tinian. We are connecting the Marianas. Perishable goods, Home Depot furniture and appliances, even live animals, operating since 2013. Check out our Thursday special to Rota from Guam and Saipan. Call Max at 670-288-6227. If it fits, we'll take it.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. The 4th of July Parade was an event that brought families together, organizations together, and the whole community in general. Despite the scorching heat, you will see a lot of smiles, laughter, support, care, and love of those who joined the celebration of Liberation Day here in the Sinamay. This year's turnout?
Oh, I like it. It's starting off really good. My kids are happy. We love the bike show.
What are your thoughts on this year's Liberation Day? So far, look at the turnout.
First, I want to say, hi, Mom. I made it. And happy Liberation.
Happy Liberation Day! Happy 4th of July!
Happy Liberation Day!
Happy Liberation Day!
Tokyo Kenshin event in Tokyo, Japan. Shouts out, Sinimai Awadori! The lady that's kneeling down by the truck with the sign Saipan Awadori, that is Miss Misako, who's behind the scene with friends of Paseo de Marianas, along with Sister Wara, and all the partners that are there in Friends of Paseo de Marianas.
Happy 4th of July. Hey, yeah. Happy 4th of July, man. How are you?
Happy Liberation Day.
Hi, happy 4th.
First 4th of July and it's a success. How do you feel?
Well, man, I almost become speechless.
This is a real resilient rising together. Whatever obstacle that we went through, it shows today that we all resilient and we all together rising. And this is the result of today's liberation. And I thank all the community, the partnership, and the media. Thank you so much for making this thing really successful one. Happy 4th of July!
Can we just get a few words from you?
Well, the mayor did a good job, really good job. The community and the folks that participated did awesome. Our community came out, I guess they just needed a break from everything else, right? So I think this is one of the first major event, but you know, I hope we continue to do things like this again.
All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed that as much as we did. Now don't go anywhere, we have sports up next.
Need a new phone? Trade in now and get up to $500 off our best 5G devices. Trade in your older phone in any condition and step up to better savings and speeds only our 5G network can provide. Check out our website and catch up on the best mobile experience. Trade in now. Docomo Pacific, better together.
At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537. Premium office space is available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Features include dedicated parking, fast internet, backup power, good water, and natural light throughout to go along with the very best views on Saipan. So don't settle for space when you can get peace and peace of mind. Call Hermosa Vista today at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com. Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Buenas sports fans.
I think almost everyone is still recovering from Liberation Day, so tonight's sports report will be a classic throwback, a hot softball game that happened just around this time 12 years ago. Let's check it out.
The rookies batting against the 670 Babes. Connie Lizama singles in a run and keeps the bases juiced with rookies. With a well-supplied coach at third base providing leadership and other stuff, Emma Tenorio comes through with a run-scoring single to left. Maridel Camacho follows with a single to left, and the throw comes into third, and everybody is safe as milk. Emma, who's never been known as a speedster, is nonetheless able to scoot home on that fielder's choice. The Babes get out of the jam when Catalina de la Cruz snares Erica's liner to end the frame. And then the Babes get some of that back. Tanny Mazga with a well-placed hit. Edelin, a smash to center. Emma catches the ball. Notice the huge smile on her face. She's happy. Why aren't you? But base on balls, we're killing the rookies. Mar Naputu with a ribby just for standing there looking. Shirley Titano, she can say the same thing. This game was looking like a walkathon. The rookies, meanwhile, scored runs the old-fashioned way. They earned them. Maribel Igatal takes what the Babes give. Nadine, a single to right. Oh no, trouble out there. Achasaki-sat, another hit. Connie Lizama, more trouble. No, Tanny Mazga with a nice running grab in left field. Babes back to doing what they do best, and that's sock the ball. Linda Naputi, the rip to the middle. She's no riddle. Pretty swing by Tanny. That's worth a run and a hit. And then a big double down the line off the bat, Anisha Cabrera. That's a double and 2 more runs. Next inning, Pauline the powerful Camacho goes over Emma's head. 2 more runs come in. That's a 3-bagger and the difference maker as the 670 Babes outscore the rookies 11-9.
Hi, I'm Dre, one of the personal trainers here at Goats Gym, and today we're going to go over the kettlebell deadlift. Fantastic exercise to build overall strength, particularly in the legs and hips. Remember, we want to make sure that our setup is in good position. If you set up in a bad position, it's not going to look good and it's certainly not going to feel good. So a common error setup is obviously a rounded upper back. 2 simple ways of correcting that. All I'm gonna have Vince do here is extend his arms up here, and all he's gonna do is think about reaching long and pushing his hips back. Reach long and push your hips back. So as you can see, he's already in good position. Now all he's gonna do is grab that kettlebell. He's got tension in his legs and in his back. All he's gonna do is just stand up tall, finish with his glutes.
And for your KSPN weather report, tonight mostly cloudy with isolated showers, east winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Lows 79, your chance of showers is at 20%. Tomorrow partly cloudy with isolated showers, east wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, highs 88. Your marine forecast, gentle to moderate trade winds are expected through the weekend. Combined seas of 2 to 4 feet will rise 3 to 5 feet Thursday night, increasing to between 4 and 6 feet by Friday night. Low tide will be at 4:09 a.m., high tide at 8:25 a.m., sunrise 5:52 a.m., and the sunset 6:52 p.m. And there you have it, folks. That is your Wednesday edition of the News, Sports, and Weather here in the Marianas. Thank you always for tuning into the Channel 2 News. We hope you have a great night, and we'll see you back here on Friday with more.